Hello, I'm Dan here from EDEMO Electric Bikes. Today we're going to have a look at a couple of different bikes, two Riese Müller Homages, but two completely different specifications. We're going to take them out on a ride, really to show you adventures that are available on your doorstep. So we are starting here in the centre of Bristol. This is Bristol Templemead Station. So without further ado, let's jump on the bikes and head out of Bristol. Okay, so here we are and we've got to the first stop of the day. We're in a place called Komoot, just outside of Bristol. We've gone for a road ride. It's going to be about 30-40 miles, I can't remember exactly. But it's picked out of a book written by Jack Thurston. It's called Lost Lanes West. The ride that we've actually chosen is this one, number 11, Lakes, Lead and Legs. So we've brought with us today two homages. The first of the two bikes that we've got, this one has a roll-off hub, belt drive on it. It's configured with the GX pack, so it's got the knobbly tyres, so it's capable of doing more off-road stuff, but we're going to be doing quite a bit of road on it today. It's the single battery, so 625 watt hours. It's the smaller of the two bikes, but 625, I imagine that's going to easily get us 50 to 60 miles. And it's kitted out with a Kiox display on it. This one has two batteries, so this is the dual battery version. It's got a total of 1,250 watt hours, so it's capable of doing about 120, 130 miles. So it's going to be more than what we need for today. I'm going to ride this one. I'm going to ride it in turbo all day long. The other thing about this bike is it's fitted with the Vario hub on the back, so slightly different to the white bike. This is the cheaper version, so a Vario hub is around about a £400 option compared to £1,500 for the roll-off version. It has a shorter range of gears, but it's going to be absolutely perfect for the road riding we're doing today. So it's going to be interesting to compare the two. Probably one of the most important pieces on this bike, it has the Nyon display on it. So this has the built-in sat-nav. So this morning, in a mad panic, as with everything else, I've linked this to my phone, which means it's automatically linked to my Komoot account. I've taken the GPX route from the book that we've got, downloaded it onto my laptop, imported it to Komoot, downloaded it, and when I opened this up and went find a route, it was sitting there ready to go, so we've had to do absolutely nothing. So far, apart from me missing a turning, this has been brilliant just to guide us where we're going. Oh, one other thing about this one, this is on the road tyres rather than the off-road tyres, so this one should really be a lot better for the type of riding that we're doing. But so far we've come down and we've stopped down here at Komoot, and now we're heading out into the countryside. And we've got this massive loop to do. I'm not looking forward to these little bits here. They should be interesting, but I've got electric bikes, so I don't really care that much. Been from Bristol, headed out to Chew Valley Lakes, which was probably where the bike ride started to get really nice. From there past the lakes, we started then a couple of really big climbs. And I think that's where I started to notice then the Vario hub on this. It did the climbs absolutely no problem at all, but I knew I was putting in a bit more effort to get up those. There was two big pushes, one up from Chew Valley Lake going up to the top, and then another one after we'd gone past Blagdon, and I think we were coming up onto the top of Dundry. That second one I had to work quite hard, in turbo, lowest gear to get up there. Rufus was still sitting in sort of fifth or sixth gear here on the roll-off, and was just taking it easy going up that hill. So that was a big difference. Another thing I guess I've noticed, I've been riding today on the smooth road tyres, so the Schwalbe Moto X tyres, and they have been super quiet and lovely rolling tyres on the tarmac. I'm used to doing more of the sort of playing, so getting off the road and doing stuff, so I love things like the Johnny Watts we've got on here, but today these have been absolutely perfect for what we've been doing. Other bits and pieces, sat-nav, been a godsend as ever. Just rolling up to a junction, not having to worry about a map. Other thing I did quite enjoy doing today was testing the ABS. So everybody comes into the shop and I sort of say, oh, and this bike's got ABS on it. And then there's a standing joke of, you know, oh, have you tested it? No, you go and try it. So we thought we'd have a go with it. We found a lovely bit of gravel. Thought we'd give it a go to see if we can get the front wheel to lock up. So when I put on the brake as hard as I possibly can, instead of locking it, it's just letting the brake back off again. So I've still got hold of the brake really hard, and you'll see it locks and then it just carries on going again.
So when the front wheel might wash out...
Exactly, it lets the brake off.
And what's that feel like when it happens when you're doing it?
You don't kind of notice.
Oh.
What I want is like on a car when you stamp the brakes when it goes ding, 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 like that. So let me give it another go, see if I can get it working.
I mean, technically you are a man in his 40s just doing skids down a lane.
That's good though, isn't it? Quick, film me, I'm going to do skids down here. I'm going to do loads of skids. It did take the brake back off again and sort of allow the wheel to turn so we didn't lock up. Is it worth the extra money? I'm not 100% sure. It's something I'd specify. I still have 52% of my battery, so I haven't even used one of the batteries up, and pretty much it's downhill now into Bristol. So sensibly I would have done it on a single battery, no problem at all. Rufus has been on the 625 watt-hour single battery version with the roll-off hub, and he's down to 29% of his battery left, so still got a third of the battery. It's 40 miles. We've taken it really leisurely, and we've stopped and we've done bits of filming, we've chatted, we've had lunch. So I would say that 40 miles is quite an easy ask for anybody. Some of the bigger hills maybe are a bit of a challenge. You know, sticking the bike in turbo, lowest gear, you're going to have no problem getting up it. Pretty much a route for anybody. And so, you know, Lost Lanes books, there's 2 or 3 of them. They're a great way of just going out and picking an adventure on your doorstep. You know, Bristol's just over here and we're in the middle of nowhere.